And then you introduced yourself as an anarchist and a communist. Demystify that for people. What does that actually mean for you?
Sure. A lot of people think that communism specifically goes to this like Marxist-Leninist school of we must build a dictatorship of the proletariat that will siphon up all of the means of production and distribute them out according to this aggressive system of hierarchy. But the reality of the history of the communist movement is it's much more diverse. There's thinkers like Pierre-Joseph Proudhon, Mikhail Bakunin, Emma Goldman, one of my favorites here, Lucy Parsons. There's a whole history of anarchist communist movements in Korea, Japan, South America. There's so much history to it. I could go on for hours about it. I guess to boil it down to the basics principles, the idea is that we should create a stateless, classless, and moneyless society where everybody has control of the work and labor that they perform and the resources that they create, instead of a handful of people either in government or who own businesses who don't even really do the work of production in the first place and who marshal our labor towards environmentally destructive aims or violent aims of imperialism.
So kind of like the system they have on Star Trek?
It's a little bit more decentralized than Star Trek, but it's not the worst image of a future society you could imagine.
Sure. That was a silly question purely for my own Star Trek fan self. You've got this great case here, and you're full of zines and stickers and stuff. Tell me what's going on with this. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Good,
yeah,
good.
We got a bunch of different, it's mostly, we have a big table that we've brought out a few times with a lot more detailed stuff, but this here is mostly introductory things and just some silly little topical stickers like the only immigrant trying to steal my job is Elon Musk. Immigrants welcome, racists get the fuck away. The ruling class is the enemy. And then as far as introductory zines, we have zines about why this moment in the political climate is anarchism is still an important tool for explaining the current violence that the state is perpetuating against people of all different classes, like immigrants, the persecution of trans people, indigenous rights, what's going on in Thacker Pass with the lithium mining. And then we also just have some other more nuts and bolts stuff about security culture, how to keep yourself safe from state surveillance, a bunch of different zines about how to organize your own little community groups that can affect change in that sort of anarchist philosophy of not having a specific leader, but having an organization that allows for a decentralized group of people to make decisions based on consensus instead of relying on taking orders.